What's going on, boys? Check it out. I want to take a couple minutes. I'm going to share something that you guys have known that I've been working on. It is the Locker Room Leadership Field Manual, the 7 Rules of Engagement for Men of Honor. I've been thinking about this for decades. I've been earning these lessons and cultivating it throughout the entirety of my life, from the boardrooms to the locker rooms to the Ironmans and the Crucibles and the beaches and all of the other stuff. And it's finally like it's been sitting in my head and sitting in my soul. And then you hear me talk about it, and it's finally come to pass, and now it's here. So some of you guys have heard me speaking about it recently, and you've got bits on this call, pieces on that call, but I'm telling you it's finally finished and it's ready. And it is called, like I said, the Locker Room Leadership Field Manual, the 7 Rules of Engagement for Men of Honor. And I'm giving it away completely free. And it's been months of work for me, writing and refining and pulling these lessons from my life and being as authentic as possible from what I've done on the field and in the locker rooms and the brotherhoods and at SEAL Fit and in the hospitals and in the boardrooms and running businesses and starting companies and marriage and fatherhood and my faith journey. This manual is literally the core essence of the 7 things that I hold most dear, framed through the lens of faith, family, fitness, and finance, and lived out through discipline. And I'm sharing it as a means of one brother to another with you guys. And I appreciate you guys following it. And so my ask here is that you not only download it and use it, but that you share it. Like, it's free. I'm not asking anything for it. Like, it is value. Give it to everybody. Pass the word. Let's help us build the largest team we can have with the biggest possible impact. Share it. Help me get the message into thousands of people's hands who desperately need it. The world needs it. So here's what the manual really is. It's not motivation. It's not self-help. It's not something to just read. It's an actual manual, something to run. Like, each section, I have 7 rules of engagement for Men of Honor. Each section, you're going to read a story. Hey, where did Derek come up with this? And what gives him the authority to be able to speak on this topic? Okay, now break this topic down for me to the core principle. Okay, well, how do I apply that and audit against the lens of which I see the world, faith, family, fitness, and finance? Okay, now, like, what's a challenge? How can I go out and live this and make it actual transformation? Because remember, we're not people with information, we're people with action. So here's a quick chapter headings just to kind of get you rolling. No solo mission, film study for everybody, 4 legs of the table, one standard everywhere, sweat every day, the locker room check-in, and action over entertainment. And these aren't theories, guys. These are they're forged in real experience. They're what I've built my career, my marriage, my family, my faith, and my success on. And I'm giving that to you, okay? And over the next couple of weeks, we're going to break this manual down. We're going to tear it apart. We're going to start to walk through these things one by one on the live calls. We're going to start with no solo missions, just chapter 1. And each call, I'm going to go a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper into the rules. I'm going to unpack it. I'm going to challenge each other, and we're going to apply it, because that's what makes this team different. We don't just talk about growth. We're not a podcast. We're not an echo chamber. We take it, I hear it, I'm in the locker room, I'm watching you write the play, I understand the mission and vision, I gotta go out on the field and do it. And again, this is where I need your help. I want to touch as many souls as possible, and I know you do too, and I know that we want to build this team. And I want every single man in your circle, coworkers, brothers, your gym partners, your church group, to have this thing in their hands. Send them to clubfaction.com. It is the first thing they'll see on the website, free download. Go to my Instagram. It takes you right there. First thing you'll see. It's completely free, guys. No sign up traps, no paywalls, no, just a resource for men who are ready to lead and be back up at the front again. So guys, dive in here. Like, come in and listen to this part. Like we are building something bigger than content. We're building a movement. And you see it in the world right now. We can be part of that. This is a brotherhood of men of honor who choose discipline over comfort. And my history and the wall behind me will tell you that. Action over words, faith over fear. So let's start by download the manual. Share it with everybody that you've ever met on this planet, because I'm going to. Because it's my job. If I can bring people closer to faith, if I can bring them fitness where they live longer, if I can help them get their families together, which means maybe they won't get a divorce, maybe their kids will have them present in their life, right? Where am I missing? If I can help them with their business, hey, listen, like Charlie Kirk says, Don't go buy a cup of coffee for yourself until your bills are paid and your wife and everybody's taken care of. That's the way I see it. So when you look at that, listen, we're not asking you, I'm not asking you, you're not asking other people to buy off on any of your stuff. You have to have a strong why. I firmly believe that the world needs this. They don't need more talk. Okay? It needs more men willing to carry the weight. And I'm proud of what we're building, and I'm proud of each person that joins these calls and listens to this. And thank you. And I'll see you soon on the call.